This is Mike Renner from CBS Sports pushing the pile, talking about the Browns pass catchers.
You have the Browns, who have Deontay Johnson as your number 2, who was, when he was with the Pittsburgh Steelers, a number 1 type of wide receiver. You have Harold Fannon, who led college football, not just tight ends. He led all of college football in receiving yards last year to be your tight end too, which would be like a receiving tight end position in that offense.
So, Lance, before we get into the film breakdown and the video analysis, 12 personnel, Deontay Johnson, if he comes back to what he could be, what he was in Pittsburgh, that's a huge help. Talk a little bit about what you've seen with Fannon, though, and I know we'll get into him when we're talking about 12 personnel.
Well, Fannon's a guy, obviously when he's talking about led the country, right? He had 117 receptions for 1,500 yards. Best 2 games were against Texas A&M and Penn State, so he played really good in the MAC against the big schools, the Power 4 schools. What Harold Fannon does really good, he's a unicorn in terms of how do you cover him, right? So do you cover him with the linebacker or safety? He's too big and too fast for those guys. He's too big for a corner. There's sometimes during camp, even without the pads on, that he just uses his body very well. He's got great spatial awareness. He's got a really big catch radius, but he's kind of unique in what he can do, right? He can find matchups, and what the Browns, the fans should be very excited about 12 personnel, and I'd be shocked if the Browns aren't in 12 personnel as their number 1 personnel group this year because of what Harold Fannon can do. He's a mismatch in the red zone. He can do a ton of different things. If he can block a little bit, which I think he can, he'll help the Browns and Kevin Stefanski dictate what they got, what defense is in the game. But I love Harold Fannon. He's a matchup nightmare because he runs well enough to beat corners. He's fast. He's just one of those guys just figures out a way to get open. He understands leverage and angles and blind spots, and he's really fun. His attention to detail, works hard in practice, doesn't say much. I like him a lot. I think he's going to be a really good addition. What you saw on film doesn't lie with Harold Fannon. He's going to be really good in this offense.